Hi everyone, this is Victoria and today I'm going to be doing your daily energy check-in. We are going to take a look at the divine feminine energy, divine masculine, and the energy of the twin flame connection at this time. I've also got my Beyond Lemuria deck today, so we're going to pull some messages for both twins, and the Hermit Tarot deck to get some messages from divine masculine to the feminine and vice versa. All right, let's get started. And I'm featuring my Steampunk Tarot deck today for the main reading. Hope you guys are doing great. You're ready for the weekend. I know I am. This is a general message, but if it resonates with you and your story, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. This helps me circulate these messages. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Six of Wands, public victory. That's nice. I like this kind of card for the weekend. It gives me that vibe of a celebration, you know, of something great, of achievement, right? Because it's victory, so you've achieved something, you got there based on, you know, the hard work that you've put in. And to me, this is connected a lot with this energy towards the end of the working week, where you've been busy, you've been doing a lot, and now you can soak in the fruits of your labor and, you know, bask in that energy. Or if it's not immediately obvious, then at least think about what you have achieved, what has happened, or what have you overcome. You know, it's useful exercise. It's one of those healthy, affirmative, you know, praises that you can grasp, and that would help you have a more aware and conscious approach to what you're doing, why you are doing it, what you're getting out of it. What do you consider achievement within these 5 days, regardless of what your occupation is? You could have a full-time job, you could be, you know, a housewife, could be somebody working for themselves, entrepreneur, doing some odd hours, could be a writer, writing a book, and then you have your own schedule, right? Whatsoever. But what is an achievement in your occupation, what you do? Think about that. Somebody had to hear that message. Okay, let me pull some clarifiers. We're back to my Lights Here Tarot deck, the clarifications. Gave this deck a little bit of a rest. Now it's back in rotation. Bottom of the deck, Eight of Pentacles, putting in the work. Yeah, so you put in the work, then you have your public victory. Or you have your public victory because you had to put in the work. That's what I was talking about. All right, so Divine Feminines, you've got Judgment card, clarified by Four of Pentacles. So I'm hearing that you've held on to what you believe in, to what is treasures to you, and this is a moment, you know, this is a judgment call, but now you truly understand what was the meaning of those things. You were kind of collecting, for some reason today I'm getting that, you see she has some coins in that purse, kind of like, it almost looks like it's an embroidery outside, but to me it looks like transparent inside. I don't know why. But usually, right, it's like holding on to those coins. But what I'm seeing here is you've been collecting the gifts, the skills, maybe actual physical items, I don't know. Something that you've been collecting, you've been accumulating for a while. And now you're truly seeing the meaning of that in your twin flame journey, where it can be fully utilized and where you can make you can make it be part of something much, much bigger than what it is. For example, if I've been collecting some pieces of jewelry, maybe now I realize more about the energy of those things. I can use them in some rituals, whatever, just as an example, right? I've been into aromatherapy because that, you know, those aromatic oils, right? Those oils their smell would calm me down or bring me up or whatever. Now I realize, or maybe a friend suggested it and I liked it. Now I realize how I can utilize it in my mission, in my connection to the divine, for example, right? In those moments of truth, how it helps me open up. Divine Masculine, you've got Queen of Wands and King of Wands and Knight of Wands in reverse. Clarified by King of Wands. The Family of Wands is here, just saying. The Knight is in reverse, so there is no action, and actually in this deck Knight is a woman, so it's a little bit at odds anyway. There is no action in any direction, I'm hearing. No expression of passion in the physical, but we do have the Queen and the King of Wands, and they are both upright. That's your divine couple, right? The Wands are the element of fire, the twin flames. So your masculine, definitely, this is the main card. They're seeing you in the center as the one that will match them, a true match. But there is no expression of this passion in the physical at the moment. It could be because the feminine decided to step away or kind of keep it inside for now. It could be because just of the interaction between you two, that it's not the time to do it. But there is a feeling of underlying passion, how much energy, how much of that kundalini, you know, and that drive is inside each of you, and that includes your masculine. They are really acknowledging it at this time. This more an animal drive, more of that passion. But also sharing, I'm hearing, thank you, I'm hearing the passion of learning and sharing of yourself in this life. Because even if divine masculines are not in like a spiritual mission, then ultimately, intuitively through their lives, they're still just as feminines, by the way, right? And I'm sure all of you can trace how you've been giving of yourself, or you've been doing some kind of teaching or guiding. You've been working you've been with people a lot, like an empath, right? Like you've been pulled towards that sharing of yourself, supporting people, teaching them something intuitively in your life, one way or another. And the same for masculines. It could look a little bit different in the physical, but at the end of the day, that was their underlying drive. And they recognize that that's something very strong point that you have in common. Even if they don't know about twin flames, what they mean, they're seeing that as a big deal that you both have in common. That your not just your ability to do that, but your desire, that motivation you have. For the connection, we have 8 of Cups in reverse, clarified by 4 of Swords. Yeah, so right now twins are kind of in the resting period, in the meditation period. There's not a lot of energy left to push through, to be working through those 3D patterns, to be overcoming, to be battling something. You're kind of like, and with this 6 of Wands energy at the bottom of the deck, you're kind of calmly summarizing what has been going on, how much you've learned from it, and you are taking a rest now, right? After a big battle, you've gathered your trophies, you've celebrated, you are taking a moment to calm down and to have some rest. And that's a legitimate thing. Sorry guys, something happened with my phone, so I had to take a pause. But yeah, so with these cards, we're seeing clearly that it's time to take some rest from the kind of the spiritual work as well. it's a little bit of a downtime, and it's fine. If it doesn't last too long, if it's like for a moment to take a breather, to sleep in, to have some rest, then yeah, definitely it's the time. Or maybe even to meditate and pray, right? Do a little bit of affirmation and manifestation for the next phase, right? You've achieved something, you're acknowledging that today. What's next? It's a moment to think about that, right? Because we need to take a breather sometimes to think about where do we go next. Some sort of milestone is reached for sure. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's pull an oracle card. First of all, for divine masculines, some guidance. Okay, we've got the stars here, 46. And you see, especially this letter, again, this is about path, this is about hope, this is about our place in the big cosmos of things. So divine masculines are asked to recognize that it's not just their feminine that's a star, right? That's so magical, amazing, and special. So are they in their own right. To recognize that they are the star. To see the star here, not just to see the star in others, but to see the star in themselves. That's what I'm getting with this card. Let's get a card for divine feminines. And not to settle, not to cut yourself short with your skills and abilities. Just be open-minded to what they are, and you know, try out different things to explore and to find what's truly yours. For divine feminines, we've got surrender, 48. Oh, I love the art in this card. It's beautiful. So yeah, surrender to me speaks a lot to the same energy as Four of Swords, actually. And I think it's valid, again, with what we've been talking about taking time to rest, to recuperate, and to think about what comes next. Okay, I'm gonna pull some messages from the Hermit Tarot. So first of all, messages from divine masculines to feminines. What would they like to tell us today? What's going on your heart and mind? That's too much. Let's try again. There are so many cards in this deck, and they're quite thick, so it's not very easy to write. It's not very easy to shuffle. Bottom of the deck, I need more time. And that's actually Four of Swords in this deck. So just saying. Okay. So we've got one pentacle. I'm terrified, wrongful advice. I never imagined so much perfection. I want to start a family with you, and you're so very special. So we kind of got more of a little bit more confident energy in these three cards, the first ones that I pulled. And actually notice that this gives us 30 and 10, 40, and that's 4, right? 4 wands. This is a kind of a so much love, right? So much adoration, but also the family with you, that's 10 of Pentacles energy. You have Pentacles, Cups, and Wands, everything here. But also you have I'm terrified, wrongful advice, and 1 Pentacle. And I'm getting here that, or wrongful advice, it's something I'm picking up, as something that was given to them some time ago. Some sort of wrongful advice that they followed, and now it's something about you, divine feminines, and your connection. And now they regret it because they realize there was wrongful advice. It was somehow that they were thinking whether they should say something or not, whether they should show more attention and, you know, feelings or not. And now they understand that whatever they were told was the wrong advice. And now they're terrified because they don't know if they can play it back, if they can take back what they said and did, if they can change it up. And one pentacle, but one pentacle is the hope that they have, that they still can patch it up with you, that there is still a chance of this new beginning in the physical between you, even if it starts, you know, with a friendship, with some sort of collaboration. You know, it's not that like, yes, you're the love of my life, but with something small so you can get to know each other again. That's beautiful. Okay, and let me pull some cards from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. That equally, like, they feel like, thank you, they need some more time for that, to have bravery for that, and for the moment to be right. Because it seems like for that group of you where they are having some regrets and recognizing some wrongful advice, it's still a bit fresh. That energy is a bit fresh. So they're also kind of like taking a breather, waiting for a better moment. Okay, we've got, I'm absolutely in love with you. That's from Divine Feminines. You are my everything. Oh my God. That is so sweet. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? And if I ask you to stay, would you leave? Absolute adoration from Divine Feminines. Woot, Divine Masculines. You must be doing something right. And I feel this is very healthy, loving energy. This is not an obsession. This is not the whole like, oh, I need my masculine kind of thing. No, this is very healthy, very pure love and adoration. Beautiful. I hope this has been useful for you guys. This is it for now. Thanks for staying with me, and I'll talk to you later.